Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. So, after a long time, we have seen the face of this place, right? Yes. Because of COVID-19. ये COVID है. All Singanis became this much in class 9. See? They were in class 6. 2 years. Sometimes school, sometimes online, sometimes Free Fire, sometimes Messenger. And how to come to practice? TikTok also. Yeah. She is more and more TikTok, I think. And many are of game company also. Facebook also are here. Anyway, I have kept here many things to show you. What to do and thinking what to do. I think it's better to start from these things. Can you see? Yes. They are called museum specimen. What are they? Museum specimen. Actually, these things are available in nature, but it will be difficult to get immediately, isn't it? That's why they are packed and they are kept in these small containers, and some liquid is kept. Due to that liquid, it does not decay. Does not decay, and we can use it for a long period of time, right? So when I was in ISC level or BSc level, we used to do operation of some animals. Actually, dissection. What is it called? Dissection. Dissection means cutting that animal and observing the things. For dissection, we need one box. What do we need? Box. And the name of this box is dissection box. What is this? Dissection box. Die means two. When you do and check it. So one day, I may ask you to bring chicken, and we will be observing the inner parts. What are there? Okay. So I think if you bring about 5 kg chicken, then it's enough. Is it available in the market? Yes, no problem. So how many students are there? 18 are there? Okay. So one day we have to do that experiment. You also can get an answer, but you see it, check it. Okay. So we have to do the things practically as well. How much it is possible? And let's do one routine. Friday is our practical day. We'll come here for a practical. Sometimes I will just do the practical myself and I'll just show you something. Sometimes you you just create something, what practical you want to do, bring and present. That is also okay. It doesn't matter that always teacher must come and do. So you also make a group, small group, and what practical you want to do. Just tell me. You can tell me before Thursday. And Thursday we'll make a plan, and Friday we can come here. I think that is also quite interesting, right? Okay, students, I was talking about dissection box. What is this? Dissection box. Remember, eh? So you may go outside from that window, no matter decide. Just saying dissection box. Then later on, where it is in the ground, right? It happens, isn't it? That's why we have always read. Accidents are inevitable. Without inviting them, they come. So, especially when you come to this lab or laboratory, you have to be very careful. There are different chemicals, different sharp objects, yes or no? And some explosives also may be there. Some harmful substances are also there. We must not touch them. So, first of all, consult with the teacher. If the teacher gives permission, you use it, otherwise don't do it. I'm sure. Because a minor mistake, there will be major problem. Yes sir. If acid is kept in your finger, this skin, whole skin will be damaged or not? Then, if your skin is damaged and showing to boy, oh boy, then who will follow you? No will there be anybody to follow you? Hey, that I got there. Finish. And only suitable for TikTok, making video, showing hands. Okay. So dissection box. This is dissection box. What are here? Let me see. I'll show you also. Yes. Here is the thing. What is this? Magnifying glass. Magnifying glass is used for enlarging the object, right? Object is enlarging, so you can see big image. Ah, what is it? Ah. Their nose also seems very big. Yes or no? It is used for seeing very small object. Magnifying. Sir, it is used for that filling the ink, not like that. It is called dropper. What is it? Dropper. But this dropper is used for adding some chemicals in some thing. Okay. While doing some experiments, you need some chemicals and do. Don't take it for filling ink. Some students they used to have very bad habits. Taking items and going. No, some they have a very bad habit. That's why they're doing like that. They go to restaurant. They have the food. They turn forks in the pub. Forks, you know forks that is used for having meal. There is spoon and fork and toothy fork inside because the restaurant's forks are a bit expensive one. One person was caught. Was having 12 forks. And he was fined $500 in London. £100. Actually, I think the cost of that fork was hardly of £50. But how much he had to pay? £500. Expensive. And he could not make pizza. What is here?
Scissors.
Yeah. Actually, these scissors are needed for cutting things, right? Small. That's why small scissors here. You say, sir, if you cut cloth, then what do? We have to go to the tailor. He'll cut it. And at that time, what he will make? Okay. And it is called Petri dish. What is it called? Petri dish. Some sort of chemicals or something if you want to give, then it can be used. And here is important thing. What is this? Slide. What do you call it?
Slide.
Students, I will show you two slides. Here is nothing. Here is something, right? Or if something is kept here. So it is called permanent slide. Okay. Which slide is this?
Permanent slide.
But here nothing. It is called temporary slide. It is already made. So we can see what is kept here only. But in this temporary slide, we can put something what you want to observe, and then again we will clean it. It can be used again and again. It is for only once. Only we can see that thing, right? So what is kept here? Algae. This is the slide of algae. Which plant belongs to algae? Fungi?
No.
Algae belongs to fungi. Fungi belongs to algae. What a joke they are saying, huh? I'm confused, Lakshmi Kumari Shah. Tell. Algae, which animals or plants belong to algae? Algae come under. Oh no, example of algae is, sorry, not algae. 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 Oh, Sushma, remember. What is spelling? Are you Sushma? I asked Sushma. That's why I just said S. I. G. Here is such type of small knife also to cut. Small thing. We do experiment of small things here. You might have heard about post-mortem. Have you heard?
Yes.
Postmortem is done to those people who are killed by somebody, or if their dead body is found and it is a suspect, and postmortem is done. Sometimes we do postmortem of animals here also. One day we have to bring one chicken. Fish also we can do it, right? Frog also if available, we bring, we will do it. And TikTok also if there is one. She laughing or crying at very confused. And here is next thing. Here is this knife, small knife or let's say razor. What is kept here? Blade, no? So in that barber shop also you might have. But boy, be careful, eh? It doesn't work for your beard. Sometimes they may try. Then there will be problem. How will I remind you? And why are that thing? Jhumri here coming from? Jhumri here is coming. You also maintain?
Why not?
My knot. And who is bored? It's a knot and board. So we are observing the things present in this one, and here are some near-like instruction to separate something. So many things are here. So this is dissection box, and here is one thing. Very heavy. What is it? Microscope. Microscope is the device that you used to see very small objects, right? Tiny things. If we want to see the structure of blood, composition of blood, we can use. Let's see. So that will be seen next day. Today let's complete this one. So what is there in blood? Do you know what is there in our blood? What are the components of blood? What are the components of blood?
Blood, WBC and RBC, and blood can
Blood is mainly made up of plasma and blood cells. Plasma and blood cells. Plasma is the liquid present in blood, and the cells present in blood is blood cells. Or they are also called blood corpuscles. What do you call them? Blood corpuscles. There are three types of blood cells. What are they? RBC, WBC, and platelets. What is the name? Red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Actually, this microscope is called compound microscope. What is it called? Compound microscope means it contains two lenses. Here is one lens up and one lens down. But this lens, means this microscope, may not help us to study the structure or composition of blood because it doesn't multiply more. There are different microscopes. Actually, according to their price, according to their function, they are very expensive also. Two microscopes are very expensive. What are they? Ultra microscope and electron microscope. What are the names? Ultra microscope and electron microscope. So I don't know how many of you have gone for testing COVID-19. You have two, only two, three. Even in my family also, you also gone. In my family also, there was a case of COVID-19 last year, and two persons. Means at first it was seen in my wife, and I also had to go for checkup, but I was negative. She was positive. And later on, first daughter was tested, she was also positive. And second daughter was tested, she was negative. We bring it like that. Some positive, some negative. So, if we use this microscope, we can find out that virus. because it is not that much powerful. So powerful microscopes are ultra microscopes. They can magnify the object lakhs of times. How many times? Lakhs of times. Okay. And the place where such type of test is done is called pathology lab. What is it called?
Pathology lab.
Pathology. Pathogen means those germs, those animals which can cause disease. Like virus can cause disease, bacteria can cause disease, protozoa can cause disease. Yes or no? They are called pathogen. And where they are tested, that place is called pathology lab. Okay? So in there is Kriti Medical. So, is there a facility of pathology lab or not? No idea. Last time there was, there might be, right? So blood is tested, urine, stool, right? So, but our this compound microscope is normal type, not so much expensive. Okay. I just said about dissection box. I just said about permanent slide, temporary slide, right? And what I said about microscope. So microscope is a bit heavy one, but I just said it's not so much powerful. So when we talk about this microscope, the microscope has got two lenses. One lies near to eye. It's called eyepiece. What do you call it? Eyepiece. And here is one lens down near to object is kept here. Near to object, that is called objective. Two lenses. Eyepiece,
and objective.
objective. Okay, these are the lenses, and they have to multiply the size of image. Actually, name is given here, like power, like here is given 10x. How much is given?
Yes.
Now try to understand how many times it can multiply the object.
10.
Simply you can find 10x. Here is 10. Here is 10x. Means how many times it can multiply? 10 tens are 100 times. If one is 10, another is 50. Then how many times? 150 times. 10 and 15, 150. Simply we have to multiply both. Okay, that is times. Kishan, is that clear? Remember to us, right? Otherwise you may be bindas thinking and may go backside. Yes. And one is 10x and there is 40x. Then how many times it can multiply? 10 times 40 is 400 times. By looking the power of this eyepiece and objective, we can find out how many times the object is multiplied. It can be moved up and down. Yes? And it has to make clear image. And this one you can see. You can rotate back. It can go. And here is adjuster. So we can adjust it and see clear image. What can you see? You can hear something. Can you see?
Yes.
The mirror. This mirror has to reflect the light. Light comes up and object can be seen here. If we keep the compound microscope in dark room, we cannot see anything. That means it needs light to function. Okay? What is it? Light is. So, students, we have learnt about 5 kingdoms of classification.
Yes.
What are they? Good. So, these are called museum specimen. What are they called? Yes, we can see them. And listen, good answer. Now no need to worry. Otherwise, I should be very unhappy. Listen. Who gave the system of 5 kingdom? You answer busy confusion. Who gave 5 kingdom system or who propounded 5 kingdom system? Whitney. Somebody said and you have to tell. It's very bad habit, hey. You have to learn. Try. If somebody says, okay, tell. You tell, then whole life tell. Okay, what is the full name? Okay, you said Whittaker, full name?
Dr. Robert Whittaker.
Robert H. Whittaker. Robert H. Whittaker. That's why you focus on study, everybody. So this class is very small class, right? Small class means number of students are quite less. And if you could not do much better, then what's the use of staying in that class? Understand? So effort, labor is very essential. Those who pay attention to their studies, they become champions, they go higher and higher. Those who are not able to follow, then they will go down and down. One day, fall down. Down and down, fall down. Badal, what are you thinking, boy? What are you thinking?
Sir, can you play a pencil?
Which side? Over there. There is no space because you won't be visible in that place. You can bring chair and sit that side. Bring chair and there you can sit this side. Manage one more chair to your friend. What am I, bhai? Talking with Didi? Yes. Where Didi? Sister is doing better. And brother? Not doing. And be careful, it may break ankle. Now listen. So I was reading one news today. There is one person who stands like a statue. When you go to Swayambhu, you can meet that person. Eh? Looks exactly like a statue, and people they just go near to him, take photo. Sometimes hug him also, but he doesn't move at all. That is statue time. After 4 to 5 years, stand by.
4 to 5 years or
Hours. Okay, so these are museum specimens I said. Now look at here. Here is given Saigon. What is it? Saigon. In which phylum does Saigon belong to, Veera? In which phylum does it belong to? Lakshmi, Charisma, Asta, belong to Porifera. What is that? The body contains many pores, holes. Remember? No reading, just being fun. Corals. In which phylum do they belong to? Actually, it is found at the base of the ocean. That's what looks like ocean. It belongs to Coelenterata. What is it? Can you recognize your partner? Blood sucking partner. Lee. What is this? Fungi. This fungi.
She is telling for me.
No, she tried. It's okay. Next time she will say correctly. Time is very important. Isn't it? Maybe right or maybe wrong. So leaf. In which phylum does it belong to? Leaf belongs to Annelida. What is that?
Annelida.
Many rings are there. Your partner is here. Who is it? Yeah. In which phylum does it belong to? Asa Kumari. Okay. Bishan Kumar. Come over this side. More. Sulu. Also, tell. In which phylum does it belong to? Gadu. Ayush. Gadu. Oh, Rana. Oh, Priscilla. Echinodermata. You know it belongs to?
Echinodermata.
We haven't discussed about classification plants and animals. It was discussed in class 8. Now also discussed in the forward. What are we reading is this? KK are here. KK. And again. Remember. Wally. What is a wally?
Lizard.
Lizard. Wall lizard. In which phylum does it belong to? Lizard belongs to phylum Chordata. In which phylum?
Chordata.
And it belongs to the class Reptilia. What is that?
Reptilia.
Oh, this animal have you seen?
No.
So in ground sometimes it may be
Middle,
found
yes.
down normal. It had many legs, right? It is called millipede. What is it? Millipede. Means. And another animal that belongs to the same class is a bit short and sometimes it may go inside our ears. They say consular. Consular. Centipede. What is that?
Centipede.
They belong to Arthropoda. Where?
Arthropoda.
And you know this. Its name is dogfish. What is his name?
Dogfish.
Don't sir, shall I take for eating? No, it's not. You are reading them. The dogfish is marine. It is found in seas and oceans. Okay. And do you know what is this? It's toad. So toad has this such type of spots like mainly green in color.
And it loses color.
No, it is kept for this what to say in that chemical for a long time. That's why it's going. What is this? Crab.
There is
No.
chemical. It is already.
There was liquid, but what happened? Some very good students they drop it and the liquid is seeped down, right? Came out. Even though crab
Are
is.
here?
Don't worry about it. It is already there. Sometimes, you know, the children they are afraid with that cockroach. It's much there. Does it do anything?
No.
Then why are you afraid?
No, I'm not.
Next day,
Yesterday.
we'll say, if we get chance, let's bring some not mosquitoes, cockroaches and keep nearby. Then how many scream and how many die?
Okay. I'm not.
Number one screamer is this the last time.
No. Yeah. She is yesterday.
Whole house shouting only.
Well, I was not.
What is this animal called?
Octopus.
Octopus. In which phylum does it belong to? Animal phylum?
No, animal kingdom.
Yeah, okay. And next phylum? Not.
I don't know.
Charisma only. Say. Protozoa. Protozoa are single cell animals and is single cell. How big cell is there?
Chimera.
No, wrong. Mollusca.
Mollusca.
A mollusca.
Seahorse.
In which phylum does it belong to?
Sir, it has one paw here.
Phylum is Chordata. It's a mammal. What is that? Chordata.
Sir, where is their pouch? And they keep their babies inside. But this is so small baby, that's
I
why.
think it may be female. In case of male, it is there.
Oh.
In case of male, what is there?
Male kept? I think their baby. Yeah, I think female doesn't.
No, listen. Some people they get confusion that the seahorse carries babies itself, but not like that. In case of male seahorse, there is one small pouch attached to its abdomen, and female seahorse comes and lays eggs there only, in that pouch. And later on, male produces semen, some liquid which contains sperm and egg fused together, and fertilization takes place. After fertilization, it hatches in what is form? Baby. That's why there is baby form like that. Understood? Okay. You know this.
What are the
Sarpa, don't is sarpa. This is snake. King cobra.
King
King cobra.
Oh,
King cobra. Not cobra. 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 So, in which phylum does it belong to? Phylum is Chordata. Phylum?
Chordata.
Class? Reptilia. सुन लिया? Reptilia? सुन लिया? रख लिया?
Frog.
Is it frog? Why are you taking out the tongue? Hey! Frog. It also belongs to amphibia. Which group?
Amphibia.
What is it? Sea cucumber.
Oh, I see.
What's the name? Sea cucumber. Echinodermata. Don't be latter. Dermata. Okay? Now, what is this?
Bat. Bat.
Do you know?
Bat.
Cat.
Chemical.
The chemical, I think there might be some leakage, that's why it's there now. The last one is here. What is that? Stingray. What is this? A kind of fish. But very dangerous. There was one crocodile man. I don't know whether did you watch in National Geographic or not. So crocodile man, he used to catch any type of crocodile. So once he went to catch one crocodile. In the meantime, a stingray attacked in his chest.
How
And he died.
this is so small and how it goes.
This much big is not small. You are afraid with that one small cockroach.
No, I'm
Is
not
it bigger
afraid.
than cockroach? Smaller than cockroach?
No, I'm not yellow.
What are you talking about? I'm confused. Asa Kumari. Remind your friend Polly. Sometimes her Polly is very dangerous. Huh? That's why there must be one program for her. Polly ko Polly. Like Dhamala ko Hamala. Yes, sir. These are museum specimens, and we must be actually in class 11, class 12. There will be practical exam, and these animals are kept together, and you have to write about them. Identify and write down. That is very important. There are many kept. There are only how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 are there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. But in 11th class, there will be not less than 55. Then we have to identify it. Okay. So today's practical is like this. We discussed only. So coming Friday's practical, I think I will ask you to prepare and then present. Okay. That will be practical. Thank you.
Thank you so much.